Hi, welcome to my studio. My name is Loretta Nash, and I'm in my studio trying to fix some stuff in framing and everything. Um, right now, I'm working on these 11 by 14. See, I pulled them right straight out of my sketchbook, one of many that I got. And right now, I'm just taking the papers off. This is Waverly. It's a old farm that's down in Proctor. I took pictures of it. This is I think I did this in 2017. I think I'm estimating. It's with watercolor pencil, and of course it's got Waverly Plantation on it, and got all this stuff. I'm about to frame it. That's one of the pieces that I got. This one is a koi fish, a lantern, and a cherry blossom. This was for a Japanese guy in Japan. It was for a contest that he had. Um, that's what he wanted was koi fish, cherry blossoms, and a lantern. Um, this is my version of it. It was and it was supposed to go into a hotel, or if it got chosen, it would have been put in a hotel. But of course, that fell through, and they decided to go and do something else. I can't remember which one it was for. Was it for freelance or was it for Guru? Uh, it's one of the websites that I was on. Well, I'm still on them. It's just I don't post anything because most of everything is graphics or computer and not real stuff like paper. So this is my koi fish and lamp, and it's like you're looking above it. Alright, this one is just an old guy on a wheel, tractor wheel, combine wheel, and he's kind of short, or he's just sitting on the combine wheel. I did this 2017. Most of these things that I'm just finally getting around to framing, I've done them a year or two ago. This is in colored pencils, blended with a blender. Actually, it's a colorless blender because they're wax. Colored pencils are wax, and I blended it with what I had. Well, I actually have two things. I have a blender that's a colorless blender that I buy at the art store, and you go through them very, very fast. Oh yeah, this was watercolor with marker on it, and this, of course, is like more like a coloring book thing. It's like I seem like back then, or I still do it a lot sometimes. That I do more coloring book type stuff, and of course my signature thing of don't having the face. The reason why I don't have faces on my pieces is they're mainly because you can put whomever you want on here. Alright, this one is for Pancho's Mexican food here in town. This is from an old photograph that they had on a little bitty postcard. This is what my version of it. It's in colored pencils, so it took quite a while to do this. 2017, I actually really did it around Christmas, November. This is April, so I did this like in November, and it has a little hidden thing. It has a circle here and a circle here, and the reason why I put the two circles there, so that when you're up close to it, you can pretty much, whoa, it's real. So this is all done in colored pencils. I think I used a mixture of colored pencils. And then, of course, the white, I made sure that I made it really white with paint. Some white marker that I have that, so, because when you're doing stuff like this, You really have to block out your white. If you can't block out your white, it's hard to put it back in. So you have to either paint it in or put it back in. So this is my ponchos. Okay. This is a watercolor of a flower that I done, and it says 2014 that I did it, and I believe it's in watercolor pencils. The paper is it's mixed media paper, I think. It's been a while since I did it. Sorry. The next piece that I'm really gonna start framing here in a second is this one. I had it framed before, but it didn't work out too well, or the frame broke. This is in color pencil, and it's my design. Because what it is a cold heart. See, it's a heart, and it's got angel wings because it's a cold, dead heart. And, of course, it's got the katana, or sword, through it, and then you got blood, because a cold heart, if it gets the word, which is the sword, which, this is basically a religious theme on here, because you got a cold, dead heart. See, it's cold, and then it's dead with the angel wings, and then you got God's words coming through, because even God's word can pierce through the cold, dead heart. It was just an idea that came to me. I thought it was an interesting idea and theme. I mean, it's cracked. It's so cold that it's actually cracked. And then the katana, which is the sword, and see, it's not really, well, yeah, it's a katana, but any word of the Lord or the Bible is considered a sword, according to most of us, or most Christians. So this is the one that I'm actually going to frame. I got this frame that, someone got rid of and everything. And what I'm going to do is I cleaned it up, because that's what I've been doing most of the morning, is cleaning up and fixing stuff for my, and then putting frames and putting stuff up in my studio. Gotta make this legit. Trying to make this artwork legit. And you will notice behind me, that's called the West. I gotta fix it up a little bit. That one definitely today is gonna get framed. It's gonna be up. I hadn't printed it or took a picture of it so it can be printed on my Fine Arts America or Pixel.com or the Zazzle or the Redbubble. I hadn't fixed it up yet because it got a little bit more detailed to get it to be smooth to fix it. But other than that, I got all these websites and stuff. And since I didn't have anything, no subbing today. Actually, when it's no subbing yesterday. So I'm cleaning up and fixing up and hanging things on my studio wall. And tomorrow, or whenever I get a chance, I'm going to go ahead and I got lots of projects. I got a sewing kit. I got underneath that I got boxes of comic books that are really not worth anything. Behind my cup, that is my orange hot fries and orange drink. Is color pencils. That was fun to do. That was in I got bored, and it's some little theme that I did for the local kids around here. That's what they do. They eat hot fries, and if they get an orange drink, and so that's what that is, and it's more like an advertisement for hot fries and orange drink, and that's was my on my card for a while, my business card. Other than that, it's my studio. I have, I'm a mom, and I've been an artist like forever, and just work has been taken over, and work outside the home or something has taken over, and right now it's a slow time in the subbing. What I do is subbing or real life, so what I do and is fixing up my studio work and working on those. Well, thank y'all, and please subscribe so that it can help me get more of my stuff out there. And I talk to you later.